Hello guys, and this is AB Creative Drawing. My name is Andrew and I am an artist who loves to draw things from life, even cartoons at times, and even just generally loves a little sketch in biro pen, other materials, but for the meantime, biro pen. And I'm here to draw another video of some items around my place, and today we will be drawing a torch with a composition of an old camera of mine. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so how we're going to start is we are going to start with the circle of the actual torch, and it's a torch and a camera. I hope I said that before. It's a torch and actual camera. And once again, you know, if you have anything around your room, anything around your bedroom, living room, living space, area, wherever you are in your living space, and you have items around your house that you wish to sketch and draw, anything that you can find is worth drawing. So I'm drawing the head of the torch. It's a very small kind of high-powered battery torch that I'm sketching. And then we also have, this is the little handle of the torch. So it's a very small handheld torch that I actually bought some time ago. And this is the little handle. It's a little wire handle that so there's a little clip here, and then there's a little almost kind of, kind of thread that you can actually put your hand through the actual thread, and you can actually hold the torch. So it's like a handle, almost like a thread handle of that torch. So we sketch it rough. Now remember, if you do not start to try and sketch or even draw something, you never will. So get out of your own way. Don't look at perfection. Look at the achievement of starting. That's the main key thing. You don't want to worry about how good you are compared to someone else. There's always going to be other artists out there who do great work. The question is when are you going to start? So start where you're at. You're already good enough. Okay, so this is the camera. Sorry, I got carried away. A little motivation there. This is the camera. It's an old camera that I got as a present. So lovely camera, but I don't use it so much. And so just sketching that away now. And so I'm just doing the base of the camera. This is where the batteries kind of go into. And this is almost this is the place where you can put all the batteries. This is where you put all your batteries. This is it. Again, I'm using biro pen. Normally I would use some felt tip or something, but I think for this particular sketch I won't do that. I think I'll just clearly stick to the biro. And just kind of work with that and see what I can do. You know, for you, if you have a biro and you want to use a biro, that's cool. If you don't, if you have some pencils, crayon, pens, anything you guys have got, you know what? Anything you got, sheet of paper, whatever you got around your place is good enough. That is okay. So now we're drawing the buttons of the camera. Okay. And what you want to do is you just want to start off by just drawing shapes. You know, I started off with the circle. I started off with a little line, which is almost like a small, kind of a squeeze circle. Then I started off with a square. Think of every item that you draw, even if it's the most complex item, think of the shape. What shapes are you drawing? Are you drawing a circle? Are you drawing a cylinder? shape. You're drawing a rectangular square prism. You know, think of the kind of shape that you're going to be doing. You know, oh, the light just kind of went off. That's okay. The light has gone off, but we will still keep going. And so we've done the items, so we're going to be drawing the surroundings a little bit of the actual camera. So this is on a little windowsill of the actual camera. So basically this is on a ledge. This is actually on the windowsill. So here's my ledge, pretty much like near the windowsill ledge. This is pretty much where it is. And underneath that you have my radiator in my room, because we're in my room. I'm putting those items just pretty much on the ledge where my room is. And you know, like I'm in a very kind of smallish room, but you know, I'm making use out of the space that I've got, and I'm not allowing anything to get in the way of me, you know, fulfilling my passion, which is to do art. And that's the same thing for you guys. Don't allow anything to get in the way of you fulfilling your true potential and passion in life, no matter what it is. Even if it's drawing, you can do it. You can do it. Persistence, that is the thing that is going to get you through. Okay, so you got a table here, you got a radiator here as well. This is the radiator. And there's a little spacing, so I'm just gonna ink the little spacing. So this is the little gap spacing between the ledge and the radiator. It's a bit of a black kind of spacing. We're just going to do that. We've done the items here. So this is the little spacing of the actual between the radiator and the ledge here. So this is the actual ledge. This is the ledge, bro. That's all good. And you just do a little sketch. This is cross hatching. Cross hatching is where you do two lines going in one direction and then the other one going in another route. So you can see I'm going down in a line like this. That's the first line, and I'm going back and I'm going to go across again the first line I've done. That technique is called cross hatching. Yeah. These are the kind of things you can learn from different social media websites or do different courses. You can do that yourself. There's a ton of great excuse me, there's a ton of great artists and materials that you find online, YouTube, blogs. You can find so much great detail out there, but you know, keep pushing, keep learning. That's the key thing. So I'm just drawing, I'm sketching the handle, and I'm just going to go over adding some shadow, some shade to the actual torch, and the torch is all black itself. It's a black torch. It's quite a high-powered torch. Like I said, just going over it, you see I'm using the cross-hatching technique. You see that. You can do the same yourself, and the more you do something, including drawing, the more you get better, just with over time. Drawing is the same thing as going to the gym and training your body. Drawing is exactly the same thing. The more you do it, the better you will get with practice over a period of time. Imagine going to the gym and you haven't been in years and you're trying to do, a type of apparatus that you haven't ever done before in a while. The more you go to the gym, you use that same machine, or you try different machines, or you get a personal trainer, or vice versa, the more you're just gonna, accustomed to the environment of the gym. And drawing is no different. Drawing is the same thing. Drawing is a muscle. Your memory is a muscle. Your wrist is a muscle. So you see what I'm doing, the cross hatching. This is all practice. This is not about achieving perfection. No, this is about achieving a result of an environment of items where I am. And you can do the same. You're good enough to do that. You're good enough to start. Cross hatching. So this is the radio. We're adding some shades here. And then we're doing cross hatching again. This is some really dark shadow. So basically it's pitch black outside, and my room, this is very early in the morning, so I'm doing this little sketch. So my environment, there's a lot of shadows because like I'm in my room, and the light is sources coming from somewhere else. So yeah, that's kind of the environment of the lighting of the environment that I'm in. So it just kind of gives you a taste of what I'm kind of working with. And yeah, and then just going over again, you can see the cross hatching, the way I use different kind of cross hatching and stuff. That's kind of how I'm using it. Okay. And this is all it is, when you're, basically this is the camera. These are all the buttons. And in my process, I'm just starting off light, but I'm going in with shadows. I'm going in with shadows to try and, really kind of build the picture up from line to shadow. You never want to start off too dark or basically too light. You want to go into it. The reason I like to use biro pen is because I think with pencil, for me, this is just my opinion. When I was at university, I was studying computer animation, and there was a guy, there was a second year animation student. If he's out there, his name is Rag. Shout out to you, Rag. I hope you're fulfilling all your dreams. And he said to me, he said, hey, why are you using this pencil? And at the time, I was using pencil all the time. And I said, well, that's what happens. You use pencils. And then Rag was like, listen, bro, you should use pen, because pen, at least with pen, when you draw in pen, it's permanent and it practices your mind. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember what he said, but he was something like this. He says using pen, it practices your mind to basically make the mistakes and correct the mistakes to make, I guess, a better picture. He says if you're using pencil, you're always going to rub out line all the time. So ever since he told me that, I was like, wow, I remember this was like well over 10 years ago. I'm giving my age away. But ever since he said that to me, I started to use pen, because I was like, you know what, it makes sense, because there were times in the animation, you know, I studied animation, of course. And there were times I couldn't finish a proper picture properly. And I was always rubbing out, you know, my picture because I really just wanted to do the perfect picture. And Rag was like, bruv, stop that. Just use pen, because like pen, at least you can't rub it out and you're gonna have to build up the picture. You can't rub out the pen. It's permanent. That's it. You know what I mean? And when he said that, that really made sense to me. So that's why I like to use biro pen. But if you like to use pencil, that's cool. You use whatever is right for you. I'm not going to tell you that using pen is wrong. Nah, as long as you have the will to start, that's the most important thing. And the will to continue to finish an image to the best of your ability, that's the most important thing. Okay, so what do we have? We have a curtain here. We have the object of the torch. We have the camera. We have some curtains behind here. We have some shadows because it's pitch black outside. It's dark, so the light source you can see is coming from another way. We have the radiator. We have the spacing between the radiator and the ledge as well. Yeah. And we have the image. That's here. Okay, so, you know, like I said, I started off really light. And I started off really light with this. I drew a circle, then I built it up, and I did the handle, and then I did basically the camera. I did it all in light, and then I did basically from that I did, you know, the spacings down here, the radiators, and then I did the background, and I just built it up slowly with line. And you can do the same. And like I remember, you can pick up the pen, you can do anything, you can sketch anything. You don't have to be at a certain ability to do that. No, remember, drawing is the same as going to the gym. I'm not really a fit guy. I should get to the gym more often. But if you love to go to the gym, if you know about going into the gym, whatever your discipline and practice is, if you want to pick up the pen and try drawing, you can do that. It's the same thing as going to the gym. You practice time and time and time again, and you will improve the more you dedicate yourself. The same as anything, okay? This is AB Creative Drawing. My name is Andrew. If I haven't introduced myself before, nice to meet you guys. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video, and I will be grateful if you guys could follow, and I will come back with another video of another object on the AB Creative channel. It is lovely to have you guys on board. Take care, and any comments you got, I'd be glad to help. Take care. Thanks for your time.